Wow. Ngori. Ala kena bom. Duh, Indonesia.
Looks like they'll be okay for the moment, ducking from behind the vehicles.
Indonesia.
Thailand on the move. They're down south. They have to worry a little bit about Canada, and honestly, maybe it's not so much worry about Canada as that Canada has to worry about them.
Yeah, Jacob, smelling blood in the water, gets the knock before the grenade even lands. Gonna go just a bit behind Shinboy, but Jacob actually gets knocked by Ruin up on the mountain. Turkey has quite a view of all of this. They're able to put down a lot of fire onto Thailand, potentially onto Canada, Norway as well, underneath their
Yo, Indonesia udah. Nggak apa-apa pemanasan, nggak masalah.
Some of those kills, go for some of those points. You're gonna get punished by the players on the high ground. Oh, Adam just drove by. Got a kill with the P90.
Drive by. You talked
What
about
in the
that
world?
P90. A little bit earlier on in the piece, can Canada make good use of it? Well, answer so far, not too bad. 6 points on the board so far. Adam, 4 of the kills. You maybe can put that back down to the P90 now, though. A little bit of a difficult breach for him, but he's getting some assistance from Sok from the back line with the SLR. Gets the Fluky, and Nuren's has gone down as well. The Vietnam. Not quite going to come together for Canada, but you know, good attempt, and honestly, not a bad little game for them to start things off.
No, honestly, 6 kills. You're getting into placement points. You know, who knows what Sok can do here. He's been hitting some pretty good shots with that SLR, but he's the last player alive for Canada, so it's going to be pretty tricky for him to really do much more damage in this round. See if he has a few more kills in store for us, but Korea still splitting out 2-2. This is a very Donawa style. Definitely an Onyx. IGLing this squad. Guiding the ship. They like to play edge early. And Taikon hits a nasty Dragunov shot.
Wah, Indonesia rotasi kah?
Between Vietnam and Turkey. Is Turkey also 2-2 split out on the southeastern side, and Vietnam and Thailand have to make maneuvers to try to get into this new circle.
Okay.
Thailand in a bit of an awkward spot here as well. Got Sok on one side. You've got Turkey right in front of you.
Masih utuh cok Vietnam, nggak masalah.
Open yourself up to that. See, there's the shots coming through from Ruin. Nama quietly putting together a pretty decent game here as well. We haven't really seen much footage of them so far, but I imagine that's about to change as they're going to start to get a bit of a move and shake and going on. Molotov hasn't landed. It looks like it hasn't quite.
Oh, on point.
I think it caught Ruin though. Yeah, there it goes. It starts spreading through. He's going to get the knock. Smash though, trying to keep himself hidden. More util being thrown their way. Oh, he walks right out into it.
Well, there was nowhere to go. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Himas has kind of done that himself. Well done, Vietnam. Talked about them at the start of the day as well as being a real contender, and they might even be a contender to win this first game. If they can clean up Thailand without losing a player or two, they will have the entire southern part of the zone to themselves.
Doc grabbed a machine gun. Grenade from Taikon. Finds Lyrics. Sok did get taken down by Purdy Curdy. Lyrics going to get flushed indeed. Should be confirmed by Taikon. Fluky trying to get himself back up to 75 HP. Does so. Starts throwing some smokes down, trying to buy some time to see if maybe another team will come and relieve some of this pressure. USA though, Turkey in the middle of the circle, but they are also going to get involved. Find Taikon, find a knock into him. So some of this maneuvering by Fluky, at least finding some damage onto Vietnam.
Yep. I mean, that's kind of the thing for Thailand. If they can get 1 or 2 more points out of Fluky, then you consider that a big dub. Getting a little bit of a helping hand as well by the USA. They haven't fired any shots at Fluky just yet. Mad will be finished off as well. In just a second, you'd imagine here. He doesn't get out alive, surely not. There we go. Turkey gone in at 6th. So USA are starting to accelerate. And it feels like maybe it is the USA up against Vietnam, although still have Brazil as 4.
Sendirian aja ya nih. Pada baru bangun. Aku juga baru bangun telat ternyata benderaku. Udah. Gak apa-apa, match pertama kan ini? Oi.
Hold it down while the rest of the lads push their way out and try to farm some points, and it is working perfectly at the moment for USA. Again, getting another angle, and now they're turning their attentions towards Vietnam. So they're kind of just running like a freight train through this entire side of the zone. Team after team after team is falling to the USA, and Vietnam now know They kind of have to get a bit of a move on.
That was a really good reposition here by Hisaki to get that high ground, to put some pressure onto USA, to allow this maneuver for the other two players of his squad. That's veteran IGL stuff right there, and he's going to chew through some blue. 50 kills total for Clories across his history in PNC. Congratulations to him, he's been tremendous. Hisaki will die for the cause, but he gave Vietnam the opportunity to get into this next circle. Potentially, Shrimzy finds heaven.
Brazil
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Well, another point on the board for Brazil. Has been a little bit of a quieter game from them so far. 3 kills only, but inside of the top 5, they've got 4 players alive. This could still end up being
Ayo Indo.
Brazilian lads.
This is Jeems is still alive, by the way, and he's getting a knock. He finds the angle just over that wall onto LFP 1, and now the rest of Brazil is like, what the heck? Why is there a player over there?
Yep.
We figured that might be clear.
What are we going to do about it? You can't even really wait him out. I think the zone, he might just have a little sliver to play once it pushes its way in, and Soul's going to get that finishing blow onto LFP1. So from a decent-looking position, Brazil, unfortunately, have made an ill-fated rotate, and James.
Wih.
Point, or maybe even 2. Can he get rid of
Wow, ngeri arek iki.
This guy
Ngeri.
is absolutely outrageous. The years of PUBG experience.
Well,
Terdongeng berhasil.
yeah. I mean, we had to talk about it, right? We had to talk about Norway, and it was largely because of James and 80, and there is your answer. There's James. He continues that form through from EWC, does get eliminated in 4th place. Okay, fine. Still a great start for Norway in their First Nations Cup. They're going to be top 3 at the end of game 1, unless something crazy happens here with Korea. But that seems unlikely, given there's only a couple of members left alive. We're into the final 3, though. USA 4, Vietnam 3, Korea 2. I'm sensing USA victory.
I think so. And look at not just the player advantage, but the utility advantage they have. Vietnam has more frags, sure, but they have no smokes left. Maybe they can scoop a few up off some bodies here and there. But a lot of stuns for both of those squads as well, but more in the hands of USA. So you have to be feeling really good about USA's potential. They've got a great position in the circle. They control basically the northern half. If you were to cut the circle in half, they control so much.
Sambil kita belajar.
Forward is going to have to go through some firing lines of USA first. You're going to have to find some knocks on the USA to gain much more space in the circle. It looks like Vietnam in particular, it's a valley between them and the USA, so it's going to be tricky to get through.
Yeah, Vietnam are probably in the worst spot of all. Kind of stuck with Korea and the US. But maybe USA can do a little bit to help them out if they take out these last 2 Korea members. Seoul should be safe at the moment. Doesn't really look like USA are going to try to push off the back of that and, you know, actually finish off the Korean team.
It's going to be really tricky.
I mean, if you're in the shoes of USA right now, like,
yep,
no need to do anything too silly.
Exactly. You're the gatekeeper now. You control the circle, just don't get knocked.
Yep.
As long as you don't get knocked, I know that sounds easy, but you got a Dragunov here for Shrimzy to control this, essentially their western flank, but kind of curious about Tycon and Himas. I mean, in Clories, look, you've seen it before from these guys, especially Tycon.
For sure.
Sometimes he just starts hitting shots and there's nothing you can do about it.
Listen, I wouldn't be mad to see Tycon win this game. He is on my fantasy team. He is my captain. So if he could find a way to do that right now for me, that would be fantastic.
I mean, 3 out of my 4 fantasy players are